You used to have all the answers, and you still have them too. We live half in the daytime, we live half at night. We watch things on VCRs with me and talk about big love. I think we're superstars. You say, you think we are the best thing. VCR by the XX, greetings Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or any of these aspects in Vedic sidereal. If you'd like a personal reading, hit me up in my description box. There's a way to contact me through there or go to my website. Alright, so I saw the Ace of Cups and the Emperor in reverse in your pre-shuffle. I'm feeling, Sag, that is more like the Emperor in reverse is an energy of someone is no longer, they're losing the hard shell. And the Ace of Cups is like vulnerabilities are coming through. So for my Sagittariuses in relationship, you are just like, there's such a tenderness during this time. We have Two of Pentacles, so there also might be a tenderness in decision. Some of my Sages may be needing to make a decision between two. They may feel like they're juggling. You may feel like, you know, you are just really nostalgic for something. Something could be coming back from the past here. You're at a crossroads. You're at a point where you need to make a big decision. And Sagittarius, you guys like to be free. You guys like to travel. You guys don't like to be put on lock, so to speak. Ooh, and we have Two of Cups. Woo! And it came out straight sideways. So, you know, not quite upright and not quite. So with the Two of Pentacles showing up in your pre-shuffle, the Ace of Cups and the Emperor in reverse, and the Two of Cups came out straight sideways. Let's see what crosses you. This is definitely about a soulmate union, definitely about a relationship here, definitely something. Okay, we have two crabs pinching the hearts with the pearls around their wrists, so there's something here feeling bound. Okay, that's too many flipping. I hate when like half the deck flips. I'm like, I'm not going to read half the deck. So Sagittarius, this is definitely about passion. No flex zone, no flex zone. They know better, they know better. No flex zone. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles crossing you. All right, so Two of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and we had the Two of Pentacles, so from a 2 to a 3. So you guys are making a new choice in stability, a new choice, a new place to live, a new job offer. You may be kind of nervous if you decide to do a new job that you'll need to move, that, you know, it's going to change the stability that you've already created with someone. You may worry about how this is going to affect your relationship. We have King of Swords in reverse as your subconscious energy. So Sagittarius, you are definitely keeping things to yourself. King of Swords in reverse can also be a little manipulative. He can kind of be cold, harsh. He isn't necessarily thinking straight. So this being in the subconscious energy, some of my Sagittariuses could definitely be in like a kind of moody place where you are, the moon is your crown right now. So Two of Cups, Three of Pentacles, King of Swords. All right, so you're thinking about something, but you're not telling your partner, or they're not telling you. It's like some of my Sagittariuses here are kind of living separate lives. The Magician is your past energy, so it could be dealing with a Scorpio, or you manifested something. It's like you wanted something and you accidentally manifested it, Sag, and the Two of Pentacles came up because now you're at a crossroads where you have an option. So you have an option in the past, something came through, and you're thinking about this. This is why the moon is your crown, because you are thinking about this. Okay, Scorpio, we have Pisces with the moon here, the Two of Cups, it's any water sign, and then the King of Swords could be an air sign. I'm feeling Aquarius or Gemini most. But in reverse, it's definitely a space of you're keeping something hidden. Someone is keeping something hidden. And Three of Pentacles, it's like, this could be one of those things where it's like you're keeping it hidden because you don't want to tell someone the idea that you have until it kind of sets foot off the ground yet. But you definitely have love on your mind. You're definitely thinking of building something. For my Sagittariuses who are single, you're at this state where you are ready for love. You're like, you know what? I'm ready to build. I'm ready to create something stable. And in the past, the Magician, you feel like you were starting to manifest something, but maybe there's just like no one yet in sight. Subconscious energy, King of Swords. This could be an air sign that you were previously in cahoots with. Could have been, like I said, Gemini or Aquarius that you were previously thinking about subconsciously. You may still like dream about them, this or that, but with it being in reverse, it's like you've already kind of decided they're not going to be the person that you actually create like a stability. I keep saying that you're not going to create a stable foundation with, and you want a stable foundation. The Three of Pentacles, he's working meticulously on something. He is focused, man. I'm focused. Threes are all about, you know what, we have to make sure that the foundation is properly laid so that whenever we build a skyscraper and we build a city, it's not going to collapse when an earthquake comes through. Without the Three of Pentacles, you know, you're gonna just create something that collapses under pressure, and you don't want that. You are thinking for the long term here, but it's at the beginning stages. And for my Sagittariuses who are already in relationship, you're thinking about a job change, you're thinking about changing something, or you want something to change in your relationship. There's a dynamic that needs to shift, but you're not speaking about it. You're keeping it to yourself, which is not the healthiest thing to do, Sag. Definitely speak about it, but the Moon here as your crown and the King of Swords in reverse as your subconscious, and the Magician as your past energy, you're definitely keeping something to yourself, Sag, or they're keeping something. We have Queen of Cups as your future energy, so I do feel like something is going to be emotionally expressed here. Someone that loves you a lot, you love someone a lot. This is all about nurturing, receptive, supportive energy. She is hanging out with the koi fish here. She has her crown, she has pearls, so pearls would be a powerful stone for you. Also lapis lazuli. There's a lot of water energy here. The Two of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Moon, and the Magician energy. Magician can also be Aries, Aries or Scorpio. We have the Chariot in reverse as your future energy on the path. Scorpio literally just had this energy, so with the Magician here, and this is their final outcome. Sag, definitely some of you guys could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Cancer, because Chariot is, okay, Ten of Cups in reverse is who you are dealing with, your environment. So there's an instability here, there's an unhappiness in the home. Definitely there is a halt on something with the Chariot in reverse as you, and the Ten of Cups in reverse could also be that you can't move towards someone, or you're at a distance, and so they're kind of longing for this, but they're realizing that it's not practical because you're at a distance, and we're kind of, you know, in quarantine lockdown right now. So you may be in, that you or they may be in a big city where, you know, things are popping off right now, and you don't really have the ability to travel. Not that it's advised to travel anyway. Not that travel is advised anyway. Okay. Way too many things flipped here, but I'm going to read them. So, hopes, dreams, and fears. We have the Page of Pentacles. Someone wants to create a stable offer. Stable. Page of Pentacles is the only page that actually creates something to fruition. Now, the Page of Pentacles is one who also wants to learn. So this is all about in relationship. You're taking a stand where you are recognizing the importance of both of you guys not playing teacher-teacher or student-student, but switching roles. Someone being teacher, someone being student. Teacher-student. Ooh. But seriously, in relationship, this is really important. In all relationships, we must pass the baton, so to speak, and understand when is our time to back down and be humble and naive and let ourselves learn like a true page, and let yourself just have that purity about you, really, and know when to step up and play teacher. Outcome, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, so the slowest moving knight in the deck, but in reverse, so definitely something not going through here at the Taurus. There's a new beginning here that is not going through. With the Ten of Cups in your environment, and with the Chariot, a Ten of Cups can also be the home. Knight of Pentacles could be that you're hoping that you are going to be moving somewhere. With the Ten of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, moving is not going to be happening right now because perhaps you needed business to pick up in a certain way, and then you lost all your business with everything that's going on in the world right now. Knight of Pentacles can be that. You just started a new business adventure and everything is kind of put on halt right now as we see Chariot in reverse. Things are not moving forward right now. So because of that, Ten of Cups in reverse, you and this person, if you're already in relationship with this person, you can't move right now because your businesses aren't popping off. You're having to just kind of live at the moment and live off your savings, which may be frustrating because you're wanting to move, and Knight of Pentacles, start a new grounded beginning. Now at the Page of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles, but the Knight being in reverse, again, you know you want to start this stable offer, but it's not an auspicious time right now. I'm feeling... Okay, so we have the Three of Cups. So there could be third-party energy here with some of my Sages. Ace of Cups, so there is a love offer here, but the Sun is in reverse, the Tower in reverse, Six of Swords, Seven of Wands, and Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay, so lots of sevens. Okay, so for some of my Sages, there's a lot of different stories here for Sag. For some of my Sages, you're in partnership. You're in partnership, you guys are wanting to move. You're wanting to have a new beginning. Tower in reverse, Sun in reverse, Six of Swords. You're longing to move. Seven of Cups in reverse, Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands in reverse. You're being vulnerable. Seven of Cups in reverse. You had a lot of options. You chose your option. Three of Cups. This could have to do with music. You guys are kind of learning more about the arts. You're learning, you could be dancers, musicians, singers, anything art related is going to be fruitful for you. But however, you're having a lull in time because perhaps you are a performer and, you know, performances and shows and all that aren't going on right now. So that would be problematic if you're trying to move and you can't generate income right now, so you're not getting the means to move right now. For some of my Sages who are single, you have a lot of options here. You're saying no to an earth sign. You're saying yes to a water sign possibly here, saying no to a Leo with the sun in reverse perhaps. A Tower, the X is coming back. Six of Swords, you're moving on from them. You're not taking them, but the Tower in reverse is someone's wondering, all right, the Tower already fell. It already fell, but it's in reverse because someone's wondering, hey, can we have another shot at this with the Three of Cups? Can I come back? Reconciliation, Tower in reverse with the Three of Cups, but you are handling it with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Swords. You are no to this person, quite frankly. We have I'm Real by Jennifer Lopez. I'm real. Okay, so with the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Wands in reverse, I feel like you're just getting really vulnerable and honest here. You're just going to blatantly say to someone that you're moving on. Like, you see your worth now. It's like the kind of where you're not even being like defensive about this or bitchy sad. You're being really calm and you're just like, oh, to the if you're single and it's someone returning from the past, you're just like, oh, thank you for letting me know, but I've already moved on. This ship has totally sailed. And with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, like the Knight of Pentacles already doesn't budge, but in reverse, it really doesn't budge. So you're over it. You're taking your Ace of Cups elsewhere. With the Six of Swords and the Ace of Cups, you are moving on. You are giving your love elsewhere. Perhaps this other person was more, you know, mental, intellectual. There's a lot of bickering, bantering. You felt like Seven of Wands, that you had to always defend yourself with this person. And you've gotten to a place, Sag, where you're no longer defending yourself. You're like, you know what? I know who I am. I feel good in myself. Seven of Cups in reverse. You are not going to be distracted by all these other illusory things. Like, you're not going to take the illusions, you're not going to take the distractions. You see all these options, and there is one person that you want to move towards and give your cup of love. But you can't give your cup of love because Chariot in reverse, you can't travel right now. So you're like frustrated because you want to travel, but you can't travel right now. But we have the Three of Cups with the Six of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So for some of my Sages, again, I'm sorry if this is confusing because there's a lot of different storylines here. You're staying quiet about this. Moon and the King of Swords in reverse, because you want to travel to someone. There's someone that you want to give your love cup to, your Ace of Cups, but you can't travel to them right now. Six of Swords is also a traveling card. So you're just waiting for the opportune time, and in the meantime, you may be playing an instrument, working on your arts, working on your crafts, you're working on creating this thing. Now, again, if you're in a relationship, Tower in reverse and the Sun in reverse, I'm feeling Sun in reverse, you guys had some sort of fight. Knight of Pentacles may have been a fight about moving, some sort of tiff about that, some sort of thing about having a lot of options. But the Seven of Cups in reverse, you're no longer fighting about options. You've already made it. You've already made a decision. Now, Seven of Wands in reverse is the vulnerable card. So you've made a decision out of becoming vulnerable with each other. And with the Tower in reverse, you may actually indeed be reversing this Tower, this fight that you guys have. And you are Three of Cups, reconciling with Ace of Cups, and you guys are moving forward. Six of Swords. Lots of different storylines there. Woo! It's a lot, Sag. Okay, so, sorry, not sorry. There's a lot of different storylines here. So, take what fits, leave what doesn't if you're single, if you're in relationship. So for those who are in relationship, there's definitely a grounded thing here that you guys are arguing on or were arguing on, but the Seven of Wands in reverse, you're becoming vulnerable about it. Seven of Cups in reverse, you're no longer looking at other options. You are deciding with the Three of Cups upright and Six of Swords to move forward, to reconcile to the Ace of Cups. For some of my Sages, though, in dealing with someone, you're turning someone down, you are moving away, you're saying, nope, Sun in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I do not want to reverse this Tower with you. Even though they're coming through with this Page of Pentacles, they're really wanting to work on this. They are the Ten of Cups in reverse, and you can kind of tell, do they really want to come back for a stable time, or do they just want to come back for a good time? I said this in another one of the readings, but it's like, if someone has to, yes, I know it's important for people to grow apart from each other, but Sag, you have to realize at a point, you need to be able to work through things with a partner. If you and your partner always have to separate and go other people and spread your energy elsewhere before you can be like, okay, I learned my lesson, now I want to come back to you. That's like, is that really partnership? Is that really loyalty? Loyalty. You know, is that really longevity? No, you want someone that the foundation, again, Three of Pentacles, this is what you're looking for, Two of Cups and Three of Pentacles. You're wanting something that is so stable that is just two of cups, not three, even though we have the three as the outcome. You don't want third party energy. You don't want to have to separate. You want something that will be grounded, that will go from a 2 to a 3, from the emotional space into a grounded material space of the Three of Pentacles. You want to make sure the foundation is strong so that if an earthquake comes through, it's not going to create this tower moment where the person and you have to totally separate and sever ties with the sun. We have Smile Like You Mean It by the Killers. So Smile Like You Mean It. Ooh, okay. So definitely some of you guys are feeling that energy here. Let's see what your runes say and your oracle cards say. Save some face. You know you've only got one. Change your ways while you're young. Boy, one day you'll be a man. Oh girl, he'll help you understand. Smile like you mean it. Dreams aren't what they used to be. Some things sat by so carelessly. So some of you guys are definitely realizing that the ship has sailed with this person. You're realizing this tower fell, sun in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You went from a page, you tried. Some of you guys, you've been in so many cycles with this person and you're realizing that the best thing to do is just Six of Swords, move on, celebrate yourself, and take your Ace of Cups, your love elsewhere. And you are indeed taking your love elsewhere. Some of you guys have already started to connect with a new person. With this 3 and this cup here, I do see, two fish. It's like you're getting to know someone. You're on one side, they're on the other, because you guys may be on other sides of the world right now. You guys may be, at a distance, indeed. But we see there's all these different types of fish, but it's like the type of fish you are is the type of fish that the other person is. So if this is leaving someone to go to a new thing, then you are finding someone that is your own breed, so to speak. And if this is reconciliation, then it is sincere, and you guys are moving towards that. And if it's not reconciliation, then you are moving on your own. You are wanting to do a typical Sag thing and go have fun. You're wanting to go explore what options exist out there in the night in a typical Sag fashion. When it comes to relationship, it's going to be something in the arts. Not relationship. I mean, could be in a relationship. As this all flip. When it comes to career, could be something in the arts. Dance, music, musical instruments are here, singing, dancing. Something near water, something having to do with water. Like water purification systems. There's a lot of water here. Even the Six of Swords is on water. The moon is on water. There's Egyptian past lives here, so you definitely have karma with this old person and this new person. I mean, every person that comes into our life, Sagittarius, is a soulmate. There are 8 billion people on this planet. Every person that you come across is for a purpose, even if it's just one conversation that you have at Whole Foods and you never see that person ever again. That person came into your life for a purpose. Okay, we have the rune of Laguz. You are planting a seed here, Sagittarius. Planting a primal seed. This is the primal waters. As I said, there's a lot of water here. This is all about the primal sea, water, waves, the subconscious. This is balancing life, forcing you to grow, an initiation into your creativity and your solar plexus. So definitely waking up the sex center in a way that you can actually create creatively, because that is really where everything unlocks. Our key is right there in the belly button. The ancients say that we have 3 brains. Our oldest brain is our gut, our second youngest brain is our heart, our third oldest brain, youngest brain is the brain that we know as the brain. But the oldest one is the belly button, the solar plexus. So as you connect to the primal waters, some of you guys are actually even connecting to when you were in your mother's womb and feeling. This is about emotional blocks that are coming to your awareness through relationship. A delay, yes, as we see the Chariot in reverse, there is clearly a delay here, Sagittarius. This is mastering your emotions so that you can shape word. Word is orlog. Orlog is the ability, so orlog's kind of like the fabrication of everything that you did, everything that you've ever done puts out a ripple into all of your future years. And that ripple is never going to disappear, Sagittarius. It's only going to carry on and become. Now, word is the ability to change the course of a river. It's nearly impossible to change the course of a river. A, you would have to carve out the earth somewhere else, and B, a river's current is extremely strong once it gets going. But this rune is giving you the ability, indeed, Sagittarius, to shape your word. This is a good omen for relationships, saying that you will indeed ride the waves, the upheavals of emotion and suffering, and find a safe haven once more in your relationship. This is having a deep spiritual bond and deep spiritual love. This is all about things in the right, suitable timing. Passivity, so having more of a receptive, nurturing quality to your love. This is a circular motion, dream recall, expansion, memory, emotional blackmail, depression, and the dark side of it. This is about having guidance through difficult initiations, increase of gusto and life force, developing one's third eye and prophetic wisdom, sustains the supreme invisible unity of life, taking a plunge, understanding the potency of the sea to break loose from its control. The living energy from which all things are made. This is all about clairvoyance. This enriches any project that you're working on. This is giving you physical protection and psychic protection, which is very powerful and prominent during this time, Sagittarius. This is all about blood, water, psychically charged fluids that carry life force, and they're also bonding mediums. Telepathic communication between others. This is the well and the stream and the land of fish. This is the tide of the sea, and this mimics the tide of your own heart. Understanding that the ripple, like I was saying, everything that you do puts out a ripple into your life forever. So everything that you've ever done puts out a ripple into your heart, and your heart will indeed be the ocean of the wave of emotions that you've ever experienced in your life. So this is getting really clear with the traumatic experiences and being able to go and dive into them on a subconscious level and understand, what their purpose was, what the emotional blocks are, what happened, why that happened. Understanding some of your trauma isn't even your trauma, it's trauma that you're carrying on a subconscious level, on a DNA level, on the primal waters level from your blood, from your DNA from 7 generations previous. Some of that you're carrying, that you're walking around with, the baggage that you carry, Sagittarius, isn't your own. It's perhaps an ancestor from like 6 generations ago. This is all about good fortune, success, traveling, which is not happening right now. This is traveling over water, near water, or to water. Asking the universe for a fair wind, and she will provide, but you must strategically hoist and navigate your own sails. This is navigating the ebb and flow. All things worth having are worth fighting for and worth waiting for. This is having deep patience and wisdom to navigate. This is the kidneys and the bladder, so anything that can cleanse your kidneys and your bladder would be really powerful for you. Cranberry, D-monos, drinking lots and lots of water. This may offer you work, refuge, and food, or it can sink ships. Understanding that the ocean can do these things. The ocean can give food, it can give life, it can give work, but it can also sink your ship. So being very cautious here. This is about inverted, repressed feelings on the emotional blockage level. Sweeping things under the rug, so to speak. That's that Knight of Pentacles energy with the Sun in reverse, having that firm, stubborn, emotional block there. Energy of Taurus, see where Taurus is in your chart or the others, and being able to soften with the Ace of Cups. Find joy, playfulness, lightheartedness, like a page, and also wanting to learn from one another and create with one another, like that 3 of Cups, maybe a reconcile here. This is following your instinct and your heart over your mind and logic. This is deep romance, which we see a lot of romance here with all of the Cups energy, especially the Ace of Cups and 3 of Cups there. This is respecting the wild energy of nature and receiving her bounty, understanding that all things happen in divine timing and secrets will be revealed that will be liberating for you. This is the energy of the moon and the sign of pearls. So lapis lazuli and pearls could be very powerful during this time for you, Sag. Let's see what the ponies have to say. So Sag, green, emerald would be a powerful stone for you guys to work with. Malachite. Understanding though, malachite is an amplifier, so just being cautious when you're working with malachite that anything that you are thinking is going to be very much amplified. But whenever you're working with any blue stone, anything of water, then malachite will just exacerbate that. So if you're doing a salt bath and you are thinking about something and you're manifesting something, then having malachite will really help bring that through in the 3D, so to speak. Vision. Hold your vision steady with a keen eye, Sag. Peering into your future. Find excitement in the sense of design and creation that is set before you. On a fresh white piece of paper, write all glimpses that appear to you as they show themselves as fragments of your dreams, your hopes, and aspects of your future. Doing a dream board, a vision board, doing the morning pages from the book The Artist's Way, waking up in the morning before you check your phone, pick up a piece of paper and just write, free write. It doesn't have to be thoughts, it can just be word, it can be la 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 la. Maybe you remember a dream, maybe you want to just write a poem, a haiku, maybe you want to write a couple sentences about something for 15 minutes. Try it tomorrow for a week. Move past a place of trying and hoping everything will happen to a place of familiarity with your vision, a place created with such clarity that you already know this is indeed your reality, Sag. Move from feelings of hope, which hold uncertainty, to feelings of expectation and certainty, to a feeling of knowingness, to a feeling of centeredness, Sag. See all the possibilities, toss out nothing that you truly want to hold within this vision. It is with this level of clarity, focus, and vision that all things will be made manifest for you. Again, Sag, I think working with Malachite will be extremely powerful for you guys during this time. I love you guys, and I'll see you shortly for your end of the month readings.